Okay, so my mantra when it comes to cooking at home is to cook once and eat twice. So by that, I mean I want to make enough when I'm cooking that I can reheat it the next day for lunch, or I can use parts of it in another recipe to make it feel like, it's a different dish altogether. But I want to, maximize my time in the kitchen, get a couple meals out of the way so I don't have to spend all day cooking either, right? I want to have a life outside of the kitchen. So the other day we made our beef short ribs. If you haven't made that recipe yet, you got to give it a try. I mean, it was and still is one of our most requested recipes when it comes to our in-home catering. It was big on our dining room menu. We even served it out of the food truck. So when I make it, I always make a little bit extra, and then I can use it for other things. Like tonight, I am going to make a sandwich with the leftover short ribs and the jus. But before I get to that, I need fries with my sandwich. So we're going to make some of our Cajun spiced oven fries. So I've already got my Yukon Gold potatoes. I've cut them into wedges. Big thing here is just making sure the wedges are pretty close to the same size so we get some uniform cooking. I have my oven, depending on how hot your oven runs, 375, 425 in there. And this right here is about 1.5 recipes of what we have online. So I love the Yukon Gold potatoes. They just have a beautiful creaminess to them. They're ones we always used in our pan-fried dishes. I use them in my mashed potatoes. It's definitely the most used potato I have in my kitchen. So I just put a little bit of canola oil on here. If you have some pork fat at home, some duck fat, you could use that as well. And then I have our Cajun spice mix that we have on the website. You'll find this under the section for the marinades and the spices. So this is great on the fries. I put this on chicken when I grill off chicken. We use it in sauces. We put it in our buttermilk marinade when we do the chicken fingers. So we've added that on there. A little bit of salt and pepper as well. Now I have a baking sheet that I've lined with a little bit of parchment. You know what, I'm going to get my hands in here because your hands are the best way to mix things up. Just like so. We have a nice, beautiful, even coat in. And then we're going to put them on our baking sheet. Important thing with the baking sheet, we have it lined with parchment. I'm going to throw these on here. And I want a single layer. I don't want to be stacking these. Just like so. Now I use my hands in there. Your hands are really your best tool in the kitchen. If you don't want to get your hands dirty, or you can use some tongs in there, but the thing with using your hands is you can feel the spices on the potato. You can feel if there's any clumps of spices so you can break them up. So it really is, cooking is not just about eating and flavors. It's about smells. It's about touch. You use all your senses when you cook. Okay, so these are going to go in the oven. When they're almost done, we'll come back and we'll assemble the sandwich.